guys, it's Riles Sky. Oh wow. Sorry, I'm just messing around. So um, basically, last time you checked up, I decided to go with the coin heist one first. The design of everything had a reputation, so I'm thinking for the thing that says the design of everything. I was thinking of doing sort of 3D letters like this and having like flowers and stuff inside, and then it had a reputation of everything just in plain black. Like, I'm sorry, I'm really excited. I have a boyfriend now. I had a boyfriend before, but we broke up. Sadly, we broke up. And I told you guys that I was gonna start working on the things, and then I got this text from my best friend, who's a boy, and he said, "Hey, don't freak out." I was like, "Dude, you know, I never freak out with you unless I get like asked out." And he's like, "I know," and I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Look outside your window." And I was like, "Dude, it's raining out. It's like pouring outside." It stopped. And I looked out my window and he was holding up a sign and he had music going. And it said, "Hey, do you want to be my girlfriend?" I don't know if you guys know how excited I am about him asking me out. Like, I've liked him for a while. That's part of the reason why me and my other boyfriend broke up. I'm kind of going to tell you about our breakup. This was actually a little bit ago. Um, we just kept on arguing, and we weren't really communicating that much. He was so focused on making YouTube videos and getting 400 subscribers and stuff like that. And I was more focused on hanging out and making sure our relationship was still good and that we actually used communication. And we just realized that our interests didn't really meet. And, oh wow, I'm about to cry. We just realized that our interests didn't really meet, and that, well, we weren't really supposed to be dating if he's gonna tell me what I have to do. And I was like, "Dude, if you're gonna have to tell me what I have to do and stuff, I don't know if we can be dating." And he agreed that he shouldn't be telling me this stuff, and I agreed with him too. And that was just it. And this is actually one of the saddest breakups I've been involved in. Personally, because the first one, this is like the second saddest one. The first one that I was involved in was my best friends, and they were like a go-to couple. Like, everybody looked up to them for like couple advice, and sadly, that did not matter in the end. They just didn't communicate. That's the thing with kids nowadays. They don't communicate. They just text, and that was our problem lately. That I'm dating Riz, his YouTube channel, RIRZ. We've been best friends for a while now, and I had no clue that he liked me. But yeah, it was it. I'm gonna actually be there. I'm leaving Friday after school, and we're going to New Orleans, Louisiana. Y'all, I'm like super excited. I haven't even packed yet though. I should probably pack. My room's a mess so I don't know how. Let's have to look up the weather and everything. Oh, everything. I just finished reading that book. And I cried so many times because our relationship is like a roller coaster. Yes, I love you. No, I love you. Yes, I love you. No, I love you. No, what are you doing outside? I don't care if you want to help me. So this is going to be the design of everything part. And then I'm not really going to have to practice. Had a reputation as one of the better electives. So. Actually, guys, I'm gonna go get another quote. And I finished. It actually took me a while. It actually took me a while to do. Stay weird. It's like really difficult to paint stuff. So. Yeah. But like, what I did was I put a bunch of paint and I smeared it and I let where I smeared dried and then I taped on the letters Stay Weird. Kind of like there's a poster. So, Stay Weird. So that's basically it. Third day. Is there anything else I want to talk about? There's nothing really I want to talk about necessarily. Okay guys, this video is turning into a makeup tutorial on how to make yourself look like goddess. I love makeup tutorial videos. Y'all know this. You know my cousin, Mike Stilleen, also likes them. My family's just a big makeup tutorial family. So, I get all of my stuff out, which is actually a lot. I'm like really half of this is recycled makeup for my sisters that they didn't want because the color didn't look good on them. But something happened. No, where's my bronzer? Where's my bronzer? Where's my bronzer? Bronzer. Okay, thank God it's here. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself look like a goddess. We're gonna get your hair out of the way. And I'm going to use my Tarte Park Avenue Princess. It's the only bronzer I have, but it's a really nice bronzer. And it comes with a mini compact mirror. And I'm going to use my old blush brush, but now I have a new one that's actually a contour brush. I'm not good with using brushes the way they're supposed to. So this is e.l.f. It's really cheap. e.l.f., people like underrate e.l.f. It's actually like for brushes, not for makeup necessarily as much, but for brushes, it's actually like a really good brand. So I'm making myself look like a Greek goddess. I'm so sorry, but this is too light. But I guess we have to have it. So I'm gonna put it all over my face because, as you guys know, they're really tan. I just realized I'm gonna have to wash all of this off. It's gonna suck, but it's worth it. And yes, I know how to use bronzer. Okay, so my skin's actually really tan now. So now I'm going to do my neck area. Just so that the costume I'm wearing it with will actually look like I'm physically tan. And after I put my costume on, if I need to touch any of my bronzer up or add any to certain areas, I will notice I'm getting my ears as well. Character makeup is not to mess with, like, honestly. If you're trying to, that's why I take Comic-Con characters so seriously. Now I'm adding just a little blush. It's actually Sephora Colorful. You can't tell that because I put a sticker above it and it's heated. I love it so much. So now it's time to do my eyeshadow. But there's a certain palette in my bathroom that I really love to use. I just realized having that light on and not this light will not make it look any better. So this is actually, I'm going to probably be using a lot of eyeshadow. I look really bad right now. But I'm going to use Shany Cosmetics. This is like one of my favorite character palettes to use because it's like a bunch of different colors. It's not like a certain like theme. Yes, it is winter, but still. This is my Sephora. I forget what it's called, but I saw it at Sephora and it was only $10, but I don't think they have it anymore. I think it's like, and then I have my Tartellini in Bloom Tarte palette. I love Tarte. It's actually like a really underrated brand, but it's like a bunch of pretty tans and stuff. And then I love Sephora. Y'all know I love Sephora. If you don't know I love Sephora, now you do. I have 5 different Sephora things. I have 4 different Sephora things in my hand right now. You already saw this. But this is the Sephora. It doesn't have a name. I call it the triangle. And it's like, it gives you directions on how to do yeah, in dark colors. So when I want to do like a deer, that usually comes in common for my nose if I don't have eyeliner, which I usually never have eyeliner. This is my favorite palette ever. It's my Sephora Vintage Filter palette. I've had it for over a year, and you can tell it as soon as I open to show you it that I've had it for over a year, especially because barely any of the colors have any dents except for Memory Lane, because I only use that palette really for school makeup. I've actually never really used this palette, but it's really pretty. It's Sephora Sun Bleached Filter. I love the filter ones because it's just so cool. I have my Naked Urban Decay palette, and my sister, this is a hand-me-down thing. Trust me, my parents can afford to get me a lot of makeup, but like, this is hand-me-down. So it's Naked Urban Decay, and like, you can tell that she gave me all the sucky color stuff. So I'm going to get started with the base of tan, and I'm going to use my Tartellini in Bloom palette. And I'm probably going to start with Smarty Pants, which is this one right here. So I'm going to use an e.l.f. tip brush, because it does actually a really good job of refining things and making it look really good. I love how my lips look when I'm tan. Oh god. Where's a beauty blender when you need one? Shit. I actually, my beauty blender is at home with my mom. At my mom's house in California. I was there. I was in California, and I think I left my beauty blender there. Oh no, I did. My nose. Okay, I think I fixed it, but like my nose was not blending in, and it made it look so bad. Okay. Next, I'm gonna add switch to a different palette. So now I have a tan line, and now I'm gonna switch to my shiny. Actually, no, sorry, my Sephora Winter Princess palette. It's used as a face powder palette, but I don't like to follow the rules, so I don't use it for that. But this little thing is actually really good for highlight. It's just 4 colors, a sparkly one, a bright pink one, a peachy color, and a bronzer, it looks like. I'm going to use the peachy color for a highlight. Dude, I put way too much bronzer under my eyes. It looks so bad. I'm sorry, normally I like to take my time, but I don't want you guys to have to sit through like an hour video. And if you... So you can already tell, or if you can't, there's actually a really gorgeous highlight right now. And I always put some under my eyes. Because, A, okay. My jeans are now officially and forever ruined. So, now that I did that, we're gonna bring this back, but still. We're going to use my Sun Beach filter, and we're gonna use Desert Rose. It's like really pretty pink color, but we're only gonna use a little bit, so we're gonna use this BC. To lighten up my eyes and not make me look so much like a vampire. I'm like trying to fix under my eyes as best as I can. So now we're gonna switch to Shiny Cosmetics. By the way, none of this is sponsored. I have to say that because once I got yelled at by a company because I never said none of this was sponsored. It's actually Shiny Cosmetics. Yep, I got yelled at by them. So now we're going to get we're gonna focus on getting a gold look in the eyes. Or silver, because I accidentally mistook this for gold. But we can fix that, guys. Like, we are so good that we can fix the... Ta-da! I fixed it, sort of. I mean, it still looks really crappy. So, I actually think I found the gold. Screw it. I messed up. So now we're just gonna have fun. So we're gonna change this from Greek goddess makeup to coal miner. But the thing with it is it can't look placed like perfectly. So you have to use a wide brush even on these tiny circles. Because it doesn't look like I placed this purposely. That's why I like to have a surprise. So when I want to dress up like a coal miner, I close my eyes. We are born, we are glorious, we are two. We are glorious, we are born, we are following. So, cool person, and just add a touch of glamour. Boom. Cool miner with a touch of glamour. Stay tuned, because maybe around. Stay tuned, because after I wash this skunk off my face, we are going to go glamour. We are going to go glamorous and have so many styles. So many styles. So this is my coal miner outfit. My hair in a little ponytail. Ready? This is my acting scene. Because I'm starting to try. I can't believe we had to run outside of that cold. I love how I'm making it worse. Okay. Stay tuned for the next episode of Rise